Do you have a bunch of embroidery whips? I don't, by the way. These are all finished. And I'll explain why I don't in a moment. However, if you do, there's something important you should consider before you start hoarding. Otherwise, you might as well just throw away a whip right now. And it's the fabric tension. Embroidery quick tips. I know we've been talking about fabric tension for a while now, and there's a good reason why we're still riding the same train. Before I explain myself, I need to show you my typical whip setup so you can understand where I'm coming from. I absolutely hate the excess fabric on the back of my hoop. So I get rid of it, cut it off at the core, and never look back. And you might be thinking this is sort of insane behavior. After all, how am I gonna re-stretch the fabric to keep it tight throughout the whole project? And you would be absolutely right to be concerned. However, I will be done with this whip in less than 2 days. And timing matters. My fabric is stretched quite a lot in this trusty Nurge hoop. Listen to this. Because the fabric is not a solid structure, it does what you want it to do, it stretches and moves, all sorts. But once you stop influencing its movements, it will eventually want to go back to its natural form, which is, you know, soft and floppy. Think of your favorite t-shirt. After it's been freshly washed, it's a little bit stiffer, a little bit tighter, but after a day or two, it just goes back to it being its normal self. That could be one of the reasons why it's your favorite, right? So when you ask your fabric to be super tightly stretched for who knows how long, how many weeks, months, or even years, yeah, I know, it just won't. It just doesn't want to do that. You'll notice after some time, they just loses the tension. It just happens and there's nothing you can do about it. What you can do is not let it sit unattended for who knows how long. Especially if you've drawn the design onto the fabric yourself, because once you try to re-stretch it, it's not gonna be a walk in the park to do exactly as it was before, trust me. I did explain why it's very important to keep your fabric tension throughout the whole project really on point, and what that looks like in my last video. You can check that out in this playlist. And once you've done that, please go take a look at that whip pile of yours and give it some tension. Don't forget this thing.